Hello everyone, I am your maths teacher Lakhan sir from Science Academy, Daud. So student, in today's lecture we are going to start our next theorem, that is converse of Pythagoras theorem. In the previous lecture we had already discussed Pythagoras theorem, or what Pythagoras theorem state. So the Pythagoras theorem state, in a right angle triangle, if the square of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of squares of the remaining two sides. म्हणजेच Pythagoras theorem अप्लाय करण्यासाठी असेल आपल्याला कंपल्सरी कंडिशन काय, गिवन ट्रायंगल्स आर ए राईट अँगल, देन the square of hypotenuse हा कोणाबरोबर इक्वल असतो, is equals to the sum of squares of the remaining two sides. Okay, now we are going to start where we have to see converse of Pythagoras theorem. So what is the difference between the Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem? So when we are applying Pythagoras theorem, when the given triangle is a right angle triangle, and when we are applying the converse of Pythagoras theorem, when we have to prove that the given triangle is a right angle triangle, then we are using converse of Pythagoras theorem. This is the basic difference between Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, let's start with the converse of Pythagoras theorem. So converse of Pythagoras theorem state, in a triangle, Pythagoras theorem मध्ये आपण काय सांगितलं होतं, in a right angle triangle, but in converse of Pythagoras theorem we directly start in a triangle. आपण फक्त काय म्हणतो, in a triangle, एका ट्रायंगल मध्ये if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides, then the triangle is a right angle triangle. तर तो ट्रायंगल काय असेल, राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल. म्हणजे थोडक्यात सांगायचं काय, एक नॉर्मल ट्रायंगल आहे, समजा तुम्ही हा एक ट्रायंगल कन्सिडर करा. जर ह्या ट्रायंगल मध्ये ओके, इन ट्रायंगल पी क्यूआर, हा एक पी क्यूआर ट्रायंगल आहे. मग इन अ ट्रायंगल इफ स्क्वेअर ऑफ वन साइड, कोणत्याही एका साइडचा स्क्वेअर हा उरलेल्या दोन बाजूंच्या स्क्वेअरच्या सम एवढा असेल, तर हा दिलेला ट्रायंगल हा राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल होऊ शकतो. इफ in a triangle, if square of one side is equals to the sum of squares of remaining two sides, then the given triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, कोणत्याही एका साइडचा स्क्वेअर हा उरलेल्या दोन बाजूंच्या वर्गाच्या बेरजे एवढा असेल, तर तो दिलेला ट्रायंगल हा राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल होऊ शकतो. ओके, हा असा आपला कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ पायथागोरस थेरम. मग त्या स्टेटमेंटवर आपण फिगर ड्रॉ केली. सपोज ट्रायंगल एबीसी आपण एक ड्रॉ केलाय, नॉर्मल ट्रायंगल आहे, आणि आता कन्स्ट्रक्शन मध्ये आपल्याला आणखी एक असा ट्रायंगल ड्रॉ करायचा आहे. ड्रॉ अनदर ट्रायंगल पी क्यू आर सच दॅट लेंथ ऑफ एबी जेवढी असेल तेवढीच कोणाची असेल, लेंथ ऑफ पी क्यू, लेंथ ऑफ बीसी जेवढी असेल तेवढीच लेंथ ऑफ क्यू आर असेल, अँड ट्रायंगल अँगल पी क्यू आर इज इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्री. म्हणजे आपण आणखी एक ट्रायंगल असा ड्रॉ केला पी क्यू आर, जेवढी लेंथ ऑफ एबी तेवढीच लेंथ ऑफ पी क्यू, जेवढी बीसी ची लेंथ आहे तेवढीच क्यू आर ची लेंथ आहे, अँड अँगल क्यू इज इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्री. हे कन्स्ट्रक्शन गिवन काय, इन ट्रायंगल एबीसी AC स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल्स टू AB स्क्वेअर प्लस BC स्क्वेअर, हे गिवन आहे. आपल्याला प्रूव्ह काय करायचंय, तर ट्रायंगल इज अ राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल, म्हणजेच अँगल बी हा 90 डिग्री आहे, हे आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करायचं. त्यासाठी आपण कन्स्ट्रक्शन केलं, ड्रॉ ट्रायंगल PQR सच दॅट AB इज इक्वल्स टू PQ, BC इज इक्वल्स टू QR, अँड अँगल PQR इज इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्री. आता प्रूफ मध्ये नाव वी नो दॅट, आता आपल्याला माहिती आहे ट्रायंगल PQR हा कोणता ट्रायंगल आहे, राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल आहे. राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल असेल तर आपण कोणतं थेरम यूज करतो जनरली, पायथागोरस थेरम. सो अप्लाय पायथागोरस थेरम in triangle PQR, angle Q is equals to 90 degree. Okay, now applying Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem, what, square of hypotenuse, which one is the hypotenuse, PR is the hypotenuse, so make the square and make sum of remaining two sides. So we get PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so we get PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square, but we know that AB is equals to PQ and BC is equals to QR, but AB is equals to PQ and BC is equals to QR. So replace these two segments, that is PQ and QR, by AB and BC. So we get PR square is equals to AB square plus BC square, but we know that AB square plus BC square is nothing but the AC square. So we get PR square is equals to AC square. Why? AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. आपल्याला given आहे. From given, AB square plus BC square is nothing but AC square. As their squares are equal, that means their square root are also equal. म्हणजे तिथे squares जर equal असतील त्यांचे square root सुद्धा कसे असतात equal. आणि length of PR and AC are equal. That means both the triangles are congruent. That means triangle ABC congruent to the triangle PQR. By which test? By side test. Already त्याच्या दोन sides equal आहेत. AB is congruent to the PQ आहे, BC is congruent to the QR आहे, and by proving PR is equals to AC, that means both the triangles are congruent by side test. And as we know that if two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding angles are also congruent. So angle ABC is congruent to the angle PQR. Okay, म्हणून angle ABC हा कोणावर congruent आहे? Angle Q बरोबर. That means we get angle ABC as a 90 degree. म्हणजेच आपल्याला angle ABC हा किती डिग्री मिळाला? 90 degree. That means triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle ट्रायंगल हे आपण प्रूव्ह केलं बाय युजिंग कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ पायथागोरस थेरम. कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ पायथागोरस थेरम हा आपल्या एक्झामिनेशन पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू ने अजिबात इम्पॉर्टंट नाही, पण त्याचे ऍप्लिकेशन आपल्याला प्रॉब्लेम सोडवताना पाहिजे. म्हणून एक लक्षात ठेवायचं, वेन वी आर युजिंग कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ पायथागोरस थेरम, वेन we have to prove that given triangle is a right angle triangle, then we are using the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now we are going to solve some examples based on similarity and right angle triangle theorem, geometric mean theorem, Pythagoras theorem, converse of Pythagoras theorem, and last one, that is property of 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45, 90 degree. या चार पाच गोष्टीवरती डिपेंड काही सॉल्व एक्झाम्पल दिलेले ते आपण पाहूयात. ओके, सो द क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट इज, इन फिगर angle ABC is 90 degree, angle A is 30 degree, length of AC is 40, then find length of segment AB and length of segment BC हे आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचं, राइट. So given that in triangle ABC, measure of angle B is 90 degree, measure of angle A is 30 degree. So we know that sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. त्या प्रॉपर्टीचा यूज केला, then we get angle C as 60 degree. Okay, 90 plus 30, 120, so the remaining is 60. So we get measure of angle C as a 36. Measure of angle C as a 60 degree. Therefore, now by using 30, 60, 90 theorem, so we know that side opposite to 30 degree is nothing but the half of length of hypotenuse, and side opposite to the 60 degree, that is AB, is nothing but root 3 upon 2 times length of hypotenuse. Okay, so to find length of AB is nothing but side opposite to 60 degree, so side opposite to 60 degree is under root 3 by 2 times length of hypotenuse. So the length of hypotenuse is 14, right? So we get root 3 upon 2 into length of AC is 14, so we get 2 7s, so we get length of AB as 7 under root 3, and to find length of BC is nothing but the side opposite to the 30 degree, so we know that side opposite to the 30 degree is half of length of hypotenuse, so the length of AC is 14. So finally we get length of BC as 7 units. So the length of AB is 7 under root 3, length of BC is 7 units. This is our question number first. Okay. Now question number second is, in triangle ABC, segment AD is perpendicular to the BC. Also, measure of angle C is 45 degree, length of BD is 5 and length of AC is 8 under root 2. Then find length of AD and length of BC. आपल्याला काय काय फाइंड आउट करायचं ते लिहून घ्या. टू फाइंड AD and BC. Okay. Suppose in triangle ADC हा triangle consider करा. In triangle ADC, angle D 90 degree, angle C of 45 degree. When 90 plus 45, 135. So the angle A is, we get as a 45 degree. That is by using property of triangle. Sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. By using this property, we get measure of angle A as a 45 degree. Now here we are applying 45, 45, 90 theorem. So the 45, 45, 90 theorem नुसार आपल्याला side opposite to 40 degree is 1 upon under root 2 times length of hypotenuse. So side opposite to 45 degree कोण कोण आहेत? आता इथे side opposite to 45, दोन angle 45. So length of AD and length of DC both are same. Okay. So solution. In triangle ABC, measure of angle D is equals to 90, measure of angle C is equals to 45 degree. Therefore, measure of angle A is also 45 degree. Now, by using 45, 45, 90 theorem, what do we get? Side opposite to 45 degree. 45 degree च्या opposite sides कोण आहेत? दोन आहेत. AD आणि DC. हे दोन्ही काय असतात? 1 upon under root 2 times hypotenuse. So what is the length of hypotenuse AC? So 1 upon under root 2 into length of AC is 8 under root 2. So under root to get cancel. That means we get length of AD as well as DC is equals to 8. Therefore, length of AD as 8. Okay, आपल्याला AD ची लेंथ मिळाली. Now we have to find BC. BC is nothing but length of BD plus DC. Therefore, BC is equals to BD plus DC. So length of BD किती आहे? 5. Length of DC is nothing but 8. So we get length of BC as 13 units. So in both the problems, in first problem we are applying 30, 60, 90 property. In second question we are applying 45, 45, 90 degree. So I again repeat, what is 30, 60, 90 theorem? According to 30, 60, 90 property, side opposite to the 30 degree is half of length of hypotenuse. Side opposite to 60 degree is nothing but root 3 upon 2 times length of hypotenuse. And last one, 45, 45, 90 degree. Suppose in triangle ADC, two angles are 45 degree. That means there are two sides which are opposite to 45 degree. So triangle ADC is isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles means whose two sides are equal. So here length of AD and length of DC are equal. So how to find? So the side opposite to 45 degree are 1 upon under root 2 times length of hypotenuse. 1 upon under root 2 times length of hypotenuse. So in triangle ADC, AC is the hypotenuse. Okay. These are the two important properties. That is property of 30, 60, 90 and property of 45, 45, 90. Now question number 3 is, in figure, measure of angle PQR is 90 degree. Also, segment QN is perpendicular to the segment PR. Then length of PN is 9 and length of NR is 16. And find the length of QN. आपल्याला QN find out करायचं. Okay. So हा कोणता theorem आहे? This is the theorem of geometric mean. Theorem of geometric mean काय सांगितलं? In a right angle triangle, if the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse from its opposite vertex, then altitude is nothing but the geometric mean into which hypotenuse is divided into two segments. Okay, म्हणजेच in triangle PQR हा right angle triangle आहे, as well as from right angle we are drawing one perpendicular line to its hypotenuse. Okay, so QN is nothing but the geometric mean. म्हणजेच इथे QN हा काय तुमचा geometric mean आहे. हा hypotenuse ला दोन segment मध्ये काय करत असतो? Divide करत असतो, right? So solution, by using theorem of geometric mean, किंवा गिवन कंडिशन लिहा. थिअरम आपल्यासाठी गिवन कंडिशन काय आहेत? In a triangle PQR, angle Q हा 90 degree as well as QN is perpendicular to the QR, right? So, according to theorem of geometric mean, what we get? QN is the geometric mean, so make their square, that is QN square is equals to product of length of hypotenuse into which divided. So, PN into NR by theorem of geometric mean. So the length of Qn आपल्याला find out करायचं. So as it is, length of Pn is nothing but 9 and Nr 16. So we get Qn square is equal to 16 nines are 144. And we know that 144 is a perfect square root of 12. So we get length of Qn as 12. That is taking square root on both side. So the length of Qn is nothing but the 12 by using theorem of geometric mean. Similarly, question number 4 is also depends on theorem of geometric mean as well as Pythagoras theorem. Let's see. In triangle PQR, measure of angle Q is 90 degree and segment QS is perpendicular to the segment PR. Then find length of X, Y and Z. So here triangle is a right angle triangle as well as we are drawing one perpendicular line to the hypotenuse from its opposite vertex, and then that line is nothing but the geometric mean into which hypotenuse is divided into two parts. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल मध्ये राईट अँगल पासून हायपोटेनसचा परपेंडिक्युलर ड्रॉ करता त्यावेळेस ती सेगमेंट असेल आपल्यासाठी जॉमेट्रिक मीन, म्हणजेच ती हायपोटेनसला किती पार्ट मध्ये डिवाइड करते? 2. So by using theorem of geometric mean we get length of X. So solution: in a triangle PQR, measure of angle Q is 90 degree and most QS is perpendicular to the PR. Then we are applying theorem of geometric mean. So QS is the geometric mean, so make their square is equals to product of length of hypotenuse into which it is divided. So PS into SR. So to find length of QS, length of PS is 10, length of SR is 8. So we get QS square is equals to 100 into 80. So make square root of them. So length of QS is 6 under root 5. Sorry, 4 under root 5. Square root of 80 is 4 under root of 5. So after making square, 4 चा square काय मिळाला? 16. 5 चा under root 5 चा 5. 16 5 चा 80. So we get length of QS as a 4 under root 5. That means value of X ते मिळाले आपल्याला. Therefore, X is nothing but 4 under root of 5. Now to find the length of Y. Now in triangle QSR is a right angle triangle. And in right angle triangle, we know two sides. So we are finding third side by using Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, in triangle QSR, angle S is equals to 90 degree. So side opposite to 90 degree is the hypotenuse. So QR square is equals to QS square plus SR square by Pythagoras theorem, right? So the length of QR is nothing but Y square is equals to length of QS is 4 under root 5 whole square plus SR is 8 square. So 4 under root 5, that is whole square is 80 plus 64. So the Y square is equals to 144. So here also 144 is just perfect square root of 12. So we get length of Y as a 12. Now we get value of X as well as Y. Now find value of Z. To find value of Z, use Pythagoras theorem in triangle PQR or in triangle PSQ. So we are applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle PSQ. So in triangle PSQ, angle S is equals to 90 degree. So side opposite to 90 degree is nothing but the hypotenuse. So PQ square is equals to PS square plus QS square by Pythagoras theorem. So PQ is nothing but the Z. So make Z square equals to length of PS is 10. Length of QS is 4 under root 5 whole square. So Z square is equals to 100 plus 80, that is 180. Okay. Now to find the value of Z's, take their square root. So the square root of 180 is 6 under root 5. So the value of Z is 6 under root 5. So finally value of X is 4 under root 5, value of Y 12, and value of Z is 6 under root 5. So in question number 3 and 4 we are applying theorem of geometric mean and the Pythagoras theorem. So when we are applying geometric theorem of geometric mean, when given triangle is a right angle triangle and one perpendicular line to the hypotenuse from its opposite vertex, and when we are applying Pythagoras theorem, simply when the given triangle is a right angle triangle. Okay, this is our question number 3 and 4. Now question number 5 is, in a right angle triangle, म्हणजे एक आपल्याला right angle triangle दिलाय, sides making right angle are 9 cm and 12 cm. Find the length of hypotenuse. Okay, so for question number 5, first draw one figure, that is a right angle triangle. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle we are drawing. So in the given right angle triangle, which are the sides who forms or who makes a right angle? Suppose in triangle ABC, right angle at point B. So which two sides are make right angle? कोणत्या दोन sides पासून right angle तयार होतो? From segment AB and segment BC, or from side AB and side BC, we are getting a right angle. That means AB is 9 and BC is 12 centimeter, and we have to find the length of hypotenuse. So here AC is the hypotenuse, right? So solution, hypotenuse find out करायचं means simply आपल्याला Pythagoras theorem use करावं लागेल. Why? Because the given triangle is a right angle triangle, and as well as out of 3, 2 sides are given. So in triangle ABC, angle B is equals to 90. Pythagoras theorem apply करताना हे स्टेटमेंट लिहिणं फार गरजेचं आहे. Why we are applying Pythagoras theorem? हे त्याच्यातून सांगितलं जातं. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. That's why we are applying the Pythagoras theorem. Now, according to Pythagoras theorem, length of square of length of hypotenuse is equals to sum of squares of remaining two sides. So hypotenuse is AC, so make their square, is equals to sum of squares of remaining two sides by Pythagoras theorem. Without reason काहीच करता येत नाही आपल्याला. Okay, to find length of AC square, length of AB is nothing but 9, length of BC is 12. So 9 square is equals to 81, and square of 12 is 144. So 144 plus 81 is nothing but 225. And as we know, 225 is the perfect square root of 15. So the length of AC is 15 centimeter after taking square root. Square root on both sides. We are getting length of AC is 15 centimeter. That means, finally write down statement, length of hypotenuse is 15 centimeter. So in question number 5, we are applying Pythagoras theorem. Now in question number 6, in triangle LMN, L is 5, M is 13, N is 12. State whether the triangle LMN is right angle triangle or not. Okay. इथे आपल्याला डिसाइड करायचं आहे ट्रायंगल LMN हा राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल आहे का नाही. त्यासाठी आपल्याला Pythagoras कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ Pythagoras theorem यूज करायचं आहे. मग कॉन्व्हर्स ऑफ Pythagoras theorem ने काय सांगतो, स्क्वेअर ऑफ वन साइड is equals to sum of squares of the remaining two sides. So here L is equals to 5, M is equals to 13, and N is equals to 12. Now make square of every side. So L square is equals to 25, M square equals to 13 square, that is 169, and N square is equals to 12 square, that is 144. So here we get M square is equals to L square plus N square. Satisfy करते. Square of one side, that is square of M, is equals to sum of squares of remaining two sides, that is 169 is equals to 25 plus 144. So it satisfies the condition, that is square of one side is equals to sum of squares of remaining two sides. That means given triangle is a right angle triangle. Therefore, triangle LMN is a right angle triangle, but by using converse of Pythagoras theorem. This is what our question number 6. Now we are going to see last question from the solve example. That is question number 7. Now the question number 7 is, in triangle ABC, segment AD is perpendicular on the segment BC. Then prove that AB square plus CD square is equals to BD square plus AC square. Okay. Simply in triangle ABC upon a perpendicular line draw केली. That means segment AD is perpendicular to the BC. That's why we are getting two triangles that they are right angle triangle. That is triangle ADC and triangle ADB. Because segment AD is perpendicular to the BC, therefore we get two triangles as a right angle triangle, triangle ADC and triangle ADB. That means simply we have to apply Pythagoras theorem in both the triangles. Okay. So we are applying Pythagoras theorem first of all in triangle ADC, and then we are applying Pythagoras theorem in ADB. Then what we get? Okay, so first of all, in triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular to the BC, right? Therefore, in triangle ADC, angle D is equals to 90 degree. That's why we are applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC, where angle D is 90 degree. According to Pythagoras theorem, side opposite to the right angle is the hypotenuse. So AC square is equals to sum of squares of the remaining two sides. That is DC square, sorry, CD घ्या कारण आपल्या प्रूफ मध्ये CD हवंय. CD square plus AD square. Okay. And from this is our equation first by Pythagoras theorem. Now in triangle ADB, because triangle ADB is also right angle triangle, that is angle D is equals to 90. So apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADB. So here also side opposite to the right angle triangle, right angle is AB. So AB is the hypotenuse square. So AB square is equals to sum of squares of remaining two sides, that is BD square plus AD square. Equation number second, that is also by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so from equation first and second, दोन्ही equation मध्ये common part काय आहे? So in equation first and second, where we can find value of AD square. So find value of AD square from equation first. So value of AD square is nothing but AD square ची value find out करायची. हा plus CD square इकडे गेल्यानंतर minus. So we get AC square minus CD square. Okay. So now make equation first. So from equation first we get value of AD square as AC square minus CD square. Why we are finding? Because in both the equation AD is the common. AD common होता म्हणून आपण ते AD square ची value find out केली. Now from this equation we are finding the value of AD square. To find value of AD square, this plus BD square goes to the left side. So we get AD square is equals to AB square minus BD square. And now this is our equation number second. Now from first and second, what we get from equation first and second, their left hand sides are equal. If left hand sides are equal, then their right hand sides are also same. So from equation first and second, what we get? If their left hand sides are equal, then their right hand sides are also equal. So we get AC square minus CD square is equals to AB square minus BD square. This is what we are getting from equation first and second. But we have to prove that AB square plus CD square and BD square plus AC square. मग AC square तर आहेच, हा मायनस तिकडे गेल्यानंतर प्लस, हा मायनस BD इकडे आल्यानंतर प्लस. So what we get? AC square plus BD square, हा minus CD तिकडे जाईल. So we get AB square plus CD square. That means AB square plus CD square is nothing but AC square plus BD square. This is what we want. AB square plus CD square is equals to BD square plus AC square. This is our question number 7. Now we are completing all the solid examples which are based on theorem of geometric mean, Pythagoras theorem, converse of Pythagoras theorem. Now we have to solve some examples from practice set 2.1 which is based on Pythagoras triplet, property of 30, 60, 90, 45, 45, 90, Pythagoras theorem, theorem of geometric mean. So from practice set 2.1 we have to solve question number first, question number second, question number third, question number fourth, question number fifth, question number 6, 7 and 8. That means we have to solve first 8 questions from practice set 2.1 for homework. If anyone have any doubt, okay, ते नंतर मला विचारा किंवा आपण नंतर प्रॅक्टिस सेट मध्ये सगळे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व्ह करणारच आहोत. पण till tomorrow we have to solve first 8 questions from practice set 2.1. And last thing which is important for us, stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.